Hey there, tankers. Seattle Forge here, and I'm playing with some new tanking buddies. One of them from my new Seabro 2 clan, and one of them from the stream I participate on with these guys. So, if you've never seen it, Damien's gaming stream is pretty fun, and he promotes a community, and he platoons with people who are in his Twitch chat, etc., and that's where we pick these guys up. On this particular evening, we went to participate in the stream, and he had a special guest, and so we were stuck in the waiting room and decided to pick up a couple games. So here we are, we're on Mines, which is a terrible map for high-tier tanks. It is very small, and it has vision all over the map, and it's just... I had one job, LT, the light tanks. We have to go up on this hill, and I'm auto-locked to the Barask and still take out the BC-20. Alright, let's go see if we can finish the Barask. But he's finished off by our Mutant. Alright, so I am the king of the hill. I'm in my Soviet Tier 8 premium light tank, the LT-432, which is disgusting. It is very flat, it is pretty fast, and it also has armor. So a Soviet tank, you have armor, you'll get faster. It makes perfect sense. Alright, let me take a snappy shot. I love this tank because it has gun depression that's physically impossible for the configuration of the tank. Magic gun is always nice. And it has standard rounds that are APCR. Its premium rounds are AP, however, so advantage, disadvantage. The APCR, of course, is faster, more velocity, therefore a bit more accurate, especially when tanks are moving. The AP, however, has higher normalization and loses its penetration less. So in a way, it could be considered better. So, you got three options when you're up here on the hill on Mines. One of them is to peek out to the south. Another is to peek out to the entryway to the hill, and hopefully you can get some cheeky shots on these heavy tanks without getting shot in the face. If you get greedy, you will get shot in the face, and you'd better be in a Soviet tank. Soviet light tank. Soviet light tank is good. Yeah, it has armor where it should not have armor, and it has speed. Yeah, it's agile, gun little derpy, but all light tank guns derpy. Alright, so my buddies in my platoon, I got Das Clicker, who is in the Borsig, and I've got my buddy Chunk of Steel, who is in the back in the Scorpion. Look, heavy tank shoot, light tank, bounce. We're up by one tank. This is going to kind of bat back and forth throughout the game. This Basante is a very good player, and it's annoying me that he's just sitting behind this rock and getting shots out, so now he will notice me. So it will not be so easy from now on. So he's already angled himself. He's got his front toward me, and he's moving his gun back and forth between looking at our heavies who are opposite him, and then just eye-fucking the shit out of me on this corner, waiting for me to come back out. Well, I will not come back out. I will not play your game, Basante. I will not. Now, these bushes are a bit of a trick because they're not actually very good. They're not actually very good bushes. The other thing you'll notice in this game is that I've had to get a lot of my own damage. I have 122 spotting, and I don't think it goes up from there. I think I got all the spotting I'm going to get in this game. Yeah, he's still eye-fucking me, so... No. No. No, no. 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 Don't. No. I guess I'm just going to keep him looking here, and hopefully my friends will get shots on him, but they don't seem to actually have an angle. The rocks seem to be... And I was greedy. I said don't do it, and I bounce off him, and he pumps a 367 shot of heat into me, and my fuel tank is damaged. We are up by a gun, and we're up by 2,500 points, which is nice. And I kind of wondered if I'd be able to do something over the east side, and the answer is no. And I'm not able to really spot anything in the south because they're bushed behind hard cover. So I decided to come back at this Basante from a different angle. Let's try a different angle. Alright, let's just peek. Okay, I can see a piece of it. Alright, my APCR, my standard rounds are not going to go through. So let's see, APCR gets an orange dot. Alright, I can do that, or let's see, I'm worried that when he turns I'm going to get spotted, but we're able to fall through the front of his upper hull. Very nice. So, all this while waiting for... Oh, they're tying things up. Okay, we're up by quite a few points. We're up by one gun. The Amex CDA is coming over here to poke around a little bit. Oh no! Chunk of Steel decided to come up near the entryway and see if he could get a peeky pokes on anybody, but instead he got regrettably destroyed by the Progetto. Alright, can I peeky poke and spot anyone? Okay, the Patriot is coming underneath. He'll proxy me. I have to stay behind this rock, and I have to back up because they have a bunch of guns hidden in the back that will shoot me. And one or two of those guns could actually remove me from the game. So that's out of bounds. That is out of bounds. Now, our Amex CDA, he actually got a little greedy. He went after the E75 TS, which was a good move, but he ended up sliding off the hill, and he's now wedged himself in the rock and is asking for help. And I think our Mutant and our VK are driving right by him. They will, of course, dislodge him from wherever he's stuck. Nope, they just drive straight past. No, time for a sip of tea. We're up by 2 guns with a 1,300 hit point advantage. But the Mutant and the VK are now going to be spotted, and they're going to be turning sideways on to the guns who are in the back. I decided to poke up here a little bit and see if I can get a cheeky shot as the TDs reveal themselves. But unfortunately, that's not the case. And so as much as they're trying to take out this Patriot right below the rock here, they don't seem to be succeeding. Alright, so the Stritzfang takes out the Mutant. He's done. I tried to take a cheeky shot at the S1, and I don't know, that ditch did put in a rock, whatever. It didn't happen. Did not happen. This game is getting tighter and tighter. I don't have anything to shoot at. These boys are behind rocks. The TDs in the back are well hidden. And I say to myself, next time I'm going to be sharper on the draw. Next time I'm going to take the shot. Even if it's a... shot a rock. Never really had a chance. Alright. And you really have to back up immediately after that, because chances are somebody's already got their gun trained on you, because you've been coming to this bush too often. And unless they have another distraction, you're the only thing they are looking for. And now people are saying, why didn't you save the AMX CDA who's stuck? Not to me directly, but the heavies that are near there. Alright, so the cheeky shot, the Wayne Gretzky line, you miss all the shots you don't take, comes into effect, and I actually make a cheeky shot as the Progetto races across the back of the field. He's trying to get repositioned to shoot at our VK. Alright, what to do? What to do? I don't, with the Progetto where he is, I don't really feel comfortable going to try to dislodge the AMX, and if I go down there to try to dislodge the AMX, I could actually smash myself. So I'm not inclined at this point in time, since we're up a gun, to risk it. And I do hope that somebody in the enemy team gets impatient. Now, our other Patriot has made his way from the back of the field, and he's pursuing up the one line, and my buddy Das Clicker is moving his Borsig up the one line. They're making an advance. It looks like almost all of the enemy team is tucked into K5, and we're going to have to dig them out. So I decided to kind of have an overwatch in case anybody moves or becomes visible, and that might gather some intelligence. But I think I'm probably a bit far away, and there's an awful lot of rocks and bushes back there for them to hide in until one of them actually shoots something. Our Barask appears to be piloted by a moron or a bot, and he's just been kind of dipsy-doodling along and driving to useless spots and then kind of doing some small circles. Alright, let's see how bad this AMX is wedged. The Barask, okay, so he's got 2 heavy tanks that are kind of blocking him in there, and he's sideways on a rock, and he's spinning his wheels, and he's got no traction. Right, intelligence gathered. No shots on the 130. He's behind a rock from me. What do you do? What do you do? What do you do? Alright. Now, they removed our Patriot. I missed that part. They did actually kill our Patriot, but Das is making his move. Sneaky, sneaky. Softly, such softly, catchy monkey. Softly, softly, catchy monkey. Okay, he's taking a minute, probably engaged the binos from where he's at. Doesn't spot anything. They're encouraging the Barask to go help the AMX get unwedged. But the Barask is in a field catching butterflies. I think that's what he's doing. I can't figure out exactly why he would be where he is, just kind of driving around in little circles. Unless he was like catching butterflies or fireflies or chasing small shiny pieces of foil for his nest. They're being blown around by a slight breeze. All right, the Borrasca's gently nestled himself in the back of the hill while our Buddy Doss and the Borsig has spotted the Type 59, and they're dueling for advantage and a little peek, sawing back and forth. And I'm like, Type 59 might back up on this corner, and I'll get a pop at his wheel. That'd be fucking cool. The scores are even. The Borrasca is moving towards the mouth of the hill, and Doss takes out the Type 59 neatly. Very nice. Oh, and the 1:30 p.m. comes, and I take a shot, and I hit him, but apparently don't penetrate him. I can't imagine where I would hit him to get that result, but now I can't help Doss because the SU 1:30 p.m. is behind the rocks, and I believe that Doss took his shot and missed, so this is the luckiest 1:30 p.m. in the world. Oh, he does take a shot, 322. I believe that's from the Borask. So there's more going on to the Borask than we can first observe from his behavior. He actually did something that was somewhat useful. Let's peek over here, and of course we catch the Progetto making his way from the back of the map to try to become more useful, and I back off so I don't get proxied. I appear to have backed up in time. I know where he is. He doesn't quite know. He knows I'm up here, but he doesn't quite know where or what I'm doing, so I can go back to this spot over here. What I want to do is make sure that none of the other players on the enemy team are advancing, and it appears that they're doing good TD things by not moving, and the Progetto does proxy me. I'm going to move around a little bit. I wonder what if they had Soviet cop dramas and what the theme song would sound like. I imagine it's a lot of horns. A lot of horns. Like Red Army horns. Probably some opera. Something about the dignity in protecting socialist democracy in Mother Russia and the important work they do rooting out corruption. Yeah, something like that. Alright. It's a dead even game. Yeah. And I've got a stuck AMX on my team, and I've got a Borask chasing butterflies, and they have big guns and they're mean. It's time to free the AMX if I can, and hopefully not hurt myself too badly. I take a little collision damage. Not too bad, not too bad. Not too bad. Alright. And then the clock tells us that there's only 2 minutes left in the game. It's time to stop fucking around and get this thing done. And I feel sorry for my platoon mates who have to watch me do it. They're like, just push the tank. Just if he turns, just push the no, if he turns left. Now if you just push the he's free. Okay, now get out of his way, Forge. Come on, get out of his way, Forge. Alright. So we'll see what the AMX decides to do. He's free now. I'm glad he's still there. He might have like left to go get a popsicle or a glass of water, or to yell at somebody to get a popsicle or a glass of water. But no, he was at his tank. He was waiting for somebody to come help him, and somebody finally did. Maybe he's glad I did? I don't know. Maybe he thought it took too long? Doesn't want to say thank you? I don't know. But what I do know is that there's somebody in the cab. Okay, so I do know that we finally have a target who isn't in the back of the map. And I know that he probably has some Overwatch, so I want to get there quickly. I just want to do something. You know, I haven't done fuck all. I got 1,637 damage that I know of and 122 assistance. And he's either going to be in that bush that I just looked at across from the flag, or he's going to be in the right corner, and he's obviously in the bush right over here. Okay, not the bush I thought, but a bush right next to it. Yeah, well, obviously that would have to be the one because it's actually a Muppet. Do a little ram damage, get the kill. We're up by a gun. There's 35 seconds left. The Progetto comes in and smashes the CDA. I have to get myself into a place where I am showing as little of my tank as possible. It's very flat and it's very bouncy. There's a possibility I could bounce something. And I'm kind of like shitting myself a little bit here. I think I was hoping to get unspotted. I think that's what I was thinking. But also to be small. Alright. There we go. There's one. And is he going to... Oh, the Borask! The Borask caught a beautiful butterfly. But oh no, there's only 3. 2. 1 second left. There's no way to win this. There's no... The S1 is lost in battle. We win. What? What? Not an incredibly remarkable game, but I think I did my job. Even though I didn't see any assistance on the board, I did end up with 2,366 damage, which wasn't bad, you know, compared to the rest of my team. It's only a second-class badge. 122 assistance just seems wrong, but my team was unable to move up enough without exposing themselves to be able to make use of the things I was seeing in the game. Anyway, that's how it goes. By experience, I came in tops on the game, and by damage, I came in second. Our Progetto 46 actually getting over 3K, but you know, I kind of feel bad as the enemy team actually had one player who got 4,636 damage, and the E75TS got 3,175 damage. They definitely had a couple players that were really stacking up, but their enemy team did actually have 3 tanks that got 0. And of course, my colleagues did contribute, with Dustclicker getting 2 kills and 1,700 damage. What do you know? I made a profit of 38,000. It is a premium tank. I did fire a couple of, maybe 1 or 2 rounds of premium ammunition, but that's really steep. This battle went the entire distance of 15 minutes, so I thank you for sticking out if you stuck it out this long. Hope you all stay safe. Wash your hands. Be careful. Get vaccinated. I love you. Take care, and happy tanking.
Come on, Mr. Lowe.
He's not quite awake, I don't think.
Oh, he thinks he's hiding in those bushes.
With his ass hanging out.
Yeah, and you know, with his 13% camo.
Yoo-hoo! I'm hiding!
Yoo-hoo!
Come find me!
Yoo-hoo! Hello!
Yoo-hoo.
It's good to see you! Ooh!
That's from that ant movie, isn't it?
I don't even know. I'm just doing it.
I thought it was from Gilligan's, or not from Hogan's Heroes, so...
What was that?
Oh, could be. Beer Fest. I don't know that one.
Oh, jeez.
Oktoberfest?
It may be comedy where they're drinking from the boot.
Oh, that's funny.
Really stupid. Yeah, it was a funny movie.
The goggles, they do nothing. That's definitely from The Simpsons.
Well, you know, the heavies are making a game of it, anyway.
Trying, man.
Yeah.
I'm dead.
Yoo-hoo!
Yoo-hoo! Jigsaw!
Come find me! I'll shoot you!
Just dropped a load on your face, Jigsaw. Oh!
I'll shoot you in
God.
the face! Come. Willkommen! Come catch me!
See, this is where, like,
Chase me! I'm
I'd
full of chocolate!
Ooh!